Hey guys, I'm Gaurav Anand from National Institute of Agriculture Marketing, Jaipur. Recently, I have completed the course of QTM, so I want to explain the few topics of QTM. First is the type of data. We will talk about data in lots of places in the knowledge base, but here I just want to make a fundamental difference between two types of data, qualitative and quantitative. All quantitative data is based on qualitative judgment, and all qualitative data can be described and manipulated numerically. Now come to the variance. Variance is a measurement of spread between number in data set, and the variance is calculated by taking the difference between each number in the set and the mean, squaring the difference and dividing the sum of the squares by the number of value in the set. Covariance. Covariance is a measure of the degree to which return on two risky assets move in tandem. A positive covariance means that asset returns move together, while a negative covariance means return move inversely. Now come to the standard deviation. Standard deviation is a measure of the dispersion of data from its mean. If the data points are further from the mean, there is a higher deviation with the data set. Standard deviation is calculated as the square root of variance by determining the variation between each data point relating to the mean. Now come to the correlation. Correlation is the finance and investment industry is a static that measure the degree to which two securities move in relation to each other. Correlations are used in advanced portfolio management. Correlation is computed into what known as correlation coefficient, which has a value that must fall between 1, -1 and 1. Now come to the regression point. Regression is a statistical measure used in finance, investing and other disciplines that attempts to determine the strength of the relationship between one dependent variable and a series of other changing variables. Regression helps in investment and financial managers to value assets and understand the relationship between variables such as commodity price and the stocks of business dealing in those commodity. Next topic is simple linear. Linear relationship is a statistical term used to describe the relation between a variable and constant. Linear relationship can be expressed in a graphical format where the variable and constant are connected via a straight line, or in a mathematical formula where the independent variable is multiplied by the slope coefficient. Next topic is multiple linear regression. It's a statistical technique that uses several explanatory variables to predict the outcome of a response variable. The goal of the multiple linear regression is to model the relationship between the explanatory and response variable. Next topic is hypothesis analysis. Hypothesis analysis is an act in statistics where an analyst tests an assumption regarding a population parameter. Hypothesis testing is used to infer the result of a hypothesis performed on sample data from a larger population. Next topic is input-output model. Input-output model is a form of economic analysis based on the interdependencies between economic sectors. This method is most commonly used for estimating the impacts of positive or negative economic shocks and analyzing the triple effect throughout an economy. Game theory. Game theory is the study of human conflict and cooperation within a competitive situation. In some respect, game theory is the science of strategy, or at least the optimal decision making of independent and competing factors in a strategic setting. The last topic is measure of central tendency. Central tendency is sometimes called measure of location, central location, or just center. It is a way to describe what's typical for a set of data. Central tendency does not tell you specifies about the individual pieces of data, but it give you an overall picture of what is going on the entire data set. Thank you.